Hello and welcome to a series of lectures based on the renowned book The Study of Language by George Yule. Lecture-3, Natural Sounds as Origin of Language. Video edition brought to you by Learning English Language. Natural sounds as origin of language. What's that? A different view about the origin of language is based on the concept of natural sounds. The basic idea is that primitive words could have been imitations of the natural sounds which early men and women heard around them. We continue our discussion. Please support by joining the channel. Your financial contributions are greatly appreciated and truly support the cause I stand for in promoting self-learning. By becoming a member, you will gain the opportunity to delve deeply into subjects such as linguistics, literature, and other fields of knowledge. Our members-only videos are recrafted to simplify the complex linguistic concepts. Thank you for your support. Now let's discuss the current topic. Flying object and CAW-CAW sound. When an object flew by, making a CAW-CAW sound, the early human tried to imitate the sound and used it to refer to the thing associated with the sound, or the sound produced by the flying object. CAW-CAW sound might have been the source of the origin of language. We continue to explore the more views about the birth of language. COO sound. And when another flying creature made a COO-COO sound, that natural sound was adopted to refer to that kind of object. We continue to explore some words very close to natural sound. What are they? The fact that all modern languages have some words with pronunciations that seem to echo naturally occurring sounds could be used to support this theory. We continue. Bow-wow theory. In English, in addition to COO, we have a splash, bang, boom, a rattle, buzz, hiss, a screech, and forms such as wow-wow. In fact, this type of view has been called the wow-wow theory of language origin. We continue to explore more ideas about origin of language. Onomatopoeia. Words that sound similar to the noises they describe are examples of onomatopoeia. We move on to the next. Naming words. A view about birth of language also holds the belief that a language may have originated from human needs to name things. That is, naming words to identify objects before a system of grammar developed. So, according to George Yule, the birth of language might have resulted from human needs to name things, to name objects, and this might have led to the origin of language. We continue our discussion. Natural cries of emotion. What are they? It has also been suggested that the original sounds of language may have come from natural cries of emotion such as pain, anger, and joy. Ouch, and other interjections such as ah, ooh, wow, or yuck are usually considered as legitimate ideas to reason human findings to the origin of language. So, natural cries of emotions might also be one of the reasons to relate to the origin of language. And this is the original text from the book. You can have a look at and you can read for yourself. And the topic is the natural sound source from the book The Study of Language by George Yule, Cambridge University Press, New York, 2010, page number 3. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you and goodbye.